Let's go.
This is the Brothers and Company podcast.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another episode of the Brothers and Company podcast show. This is Monday, December 30th, 2019. I'm Derek.
And this is Chris.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, before we get started, we want to wish you and yours a happy holidays and a happy new year.
Yes. Happy holidays. And I hope everybody Christmas and holidays was great.
Yes, exactly. So this is our last show of 2019. So we want to give you guys another episode of the Brothers and Company podcast before we close out the year.
That's right. I can't believe we're going to end the new year like from 2019 to 2020.
Yep, that's how it is.
You know.
Yeah. So for those of you, we're on Facebook Live right now. For those of you who tuning into Facebook Live right now, we want to say hello. We want to wish you all a happy holidays and a happy new year, everybody.
Yo.
Yes. And you can always get this podcast anywhere, anytime at brothersincompany.podbean.com. We're also on Apple Podcast, Google Podcast, Spotify, and all the other podcast platforms that's out there.
That's right. And guess what? Once again, we are free.
We are always
free, forever free.
Yes, we are always free at no cost to you.
Yes.
You don't have to spend money. You don't have to spend your Christmas money or whatever money you get from Christmas on to paying for a podcast. You know, so you get all of this for free.
That's right.
Yes. And we also on social media. Right now, we're on Facebook Live. Follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram at BIC Podcast. You can even do a Google search and type in Brothers and Company Podcast, and you can follow us there.
Sounds good.
Yep, that's it.
Yes.
And yes, you can also listen to this podcast on Google Home and on Amazon Alexa. And all you got to do is say, hey, so-and-so, I want to play Brothers and Company Podcast.
Right there.
Yep.
Right on the smart TV.
You can also do that. Yeah. I've learned that you can do stuff like that on the smart TVs. Yeah.
You've been doing a lot of experimenting with the smart TV lately.
Pretty much, yes.
Ever since I got it.
Yeah. You're on your job. You want a TV, a smart TV.
I want to give a shout out to Call Experts. Thank you so much, guys. You know, I did not expect to win that smart TV. Like, I just put like one ticket in each box. You know, they had like different items. They had like the Ninja cooker. They had like some gift cards. What else they had? They had like the Kindle Fire and things like that.
Okay.
Yup.
Well, yeah. Well, that's a good present to have. We got it all set up here. Yeah, you can watch Netflix and YouTube on the smart TV.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. I'm loving it.
Yep. So if you have capabilities, even we have a YouTube channel for those of you who don't know it. We do have a YouTube channel. You just go to YouTube and you type in Brothers and Company Podcast. You can also listen to this podcast on YouTube. So I've done that the other day because the smart TV does have YouTube already installed in it. And I typed in Brothers and Company Podcast, and all of our episodes show up, and you can listen to it on your smart TV.
All right.
Yeah.
We're everywhere.
We are
worldwide.
Yeah, we're everywhere. We are everywhere, and you know, it's almost 7 years since we've done this podcast. Going into 2020, we've done this podcast since May 2013. So it's almost 7 years.
Wow.
That we've done this show. So thanks to you all. For out there for listening to us for all these years and all these episodes we've done. This is our 36th episode of this whole entire podcast. And so far right now we have there are 803 downloads of this whole entire series that we've done over the past 7 years.
Wow. Not by just listening to us, it just downloads.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. 803 downloads.
Hey.
Yeah.
That means a lot.
Yep.
You know.
Yep. So what's been going on now since we're going into 2020?
I don't know. Just working and living life. You know.
Exactly.
How about you?
Well, just working pretty much and just enjoying the holidays. Paige, what's up? What's going on?
Hey, what's up, cuz? What's up,
Yeah,
Paige?
yeah, our cousin out there watching us on Facebook Live. Just pretty much just working and just enjoying the holiday season. We go back to work this week on Thursday, so just enjoying these last few days.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
you better until that day comes back Thursday. With them emails I got to check and work and it's something. Yes. So what else is
Yep.
going on?
What else is going on? Well, we're getting ready to go into 2020. That's what's going on right here.
I know.
We're going into a new year. Things are just moving along. So we trying to get some things done with this podcast, especially going to our live stream. We're still working on that. It's not a simple type of thing to do the live stream, but that's something we're
working on.
Working
yeah,
on. Yeah, so you guys can tune in live and and have your we're taking live phone calls and everything else. We'll work on that next year as we get the configurations already set up.
Yeah, because I love it so far what we're doing. So
Yeah.
we just keep doing what we do best.
Yeah,
And all will fall in.
yeah. Give people more options to tune into the show and everything else.
Right.
Yeah, and also you can also buy. Did I mention the store that we have?
Yeah, sure did.
We mentioned the store that you can buy T-shirts and coffee mugs with Brothers and Company on it.
Posters and stickers and
Yeah,
phone cases, all is there.
yeah, an our Teespring store, and we'll put a link in the description box for you.
That's right.
Yeah, yeah. So everything is pretty much all good. So what are you looking forward to in 2020?
2020. That's a lot. There's so much to say, going into 2020. Maybe a better me, better life, better focus, better drive.
Right.
I feel like I just want to do more for myself
Okay.
rather than doing a lot for other people. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Which is nothing wrong with that. Which is what everybody should strive to do things in a positive, constructive manner where they're taking care of themselves first.
Right.
Where you have to concentrate on what you want to do. So it's too much. It's so much that we can do. We spread ourselves so thin, trying to help others, and we just need to just look at ourselves and try to get ourselves together first.
That's right.
So that way we can go ahead and move forward towards what we want in the goals and dreams we're trying to accomplish.
Exactly.
It's nothing wrong with helping out, but you got to have, the focus of putting yourself first, getting yourself
Love
together,
yourself,
being a better you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Everybody should strive to be a better person. Now, New Year's resolutions. That is done. I don't do New Year's resolutions.
Me neither. I don't really do
Yeah.
do those no more. That's like a promise, in which a promise you can't really put out there.
Yeah, you can't really
keep.
You can't really obtain because now you've made these promises and you still are not doing it.
Right.
People get lazy. They want to do something else, so they just really don't care.
Say they want to work out and get in shape and all that, and then like when New Year comes, they're still doing, same thing. Nothing, change.
Yeah, just the same old thing.
So we just gotta get out of that mentality. We gotta get motivated.
Yeah, that's the thing. Just getting motivated to do what you want to do the things that you said you're going to do for yourself.
Right.
See, that's why you got to be careful making promises to yourself, because if you're making a promise to yourself, then you got to commit to it. If you made a promise to do anything, commit to it, or just don't do it.
Right.
That's why I kind of look down upon New Year's resolutions. I'm like, okay, I'm not doing that. You can make resolutions and changes throughout the whole year.
Right.
We talked about this before. Yeah. People wait until the last few days of the year and make these resolutions of, well, I'm going to do better, I'm going to lose weight, I'm going to do this and do that, save money, everything else. Okay, how are you going to do this? Have you ever thought about the process of actually trying to accomplish these goals, or are you just saying it just to say it? Because it sounds too vague and it sounds unbelievable. Okay, I want to save money, I want to do this and do that. Okay, you got to have a way to do it. And if you have a way to do it, then you have to stay committed to it. You Can't just make anything up just to say, well, I got a New Year's resolution, here it is. And then 3 to 4 months later, you're not improving.
Nope.
You're still the same way.
Same way.
Yeah.
Nothing change.
Nothing changes
back to
at
the
all.
drawing board, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
Oh, I just go with
that.
I would just everybody just go with the flow. You know, just you know what I mean?
Yeah. Sometimes you go with the flow because sometimes you don't have control over everything.
Sure can't.
Yeah. Sometimes you don't have control. You don't have a say so when things are going the way it is. But the things you do have control over, you do have to make some changes and make some rearrangements along the way to make things better. Sometimes changes is good. Now it depends on what kind of changes you're making. You know, you have to really look at the changes you want to make and look at it and make sure that it's a positive thing, because sometimes you make a change and it can be a bad change that can affect everything and it just goes downhill. You want to make a change that's going to be positive, and it's going to take some time because it's not going to have an easy fix. Change comes with time.
Mm-hmm.
You have to take your time and to make sure it's done right so that you and other people around you, you know, especially if you're, you know, in the business, or for those of you who have families out there and have kids, you want to do what's best for you and for your organization or for your family, and do the right things by that.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Yeah. So that's just going into 2020. That should be done every single day.
Every single day, yeah.
Not at the end of
At
one
the end
year.
of the year, yeah.
And then and then all of a sudden, here we are, December 30th, December 31st, and you're making these long-winded promises, and then all of a sudden, January 1st, January 2nd, then you go to February and March, and nothing
happens.
Nothing happens.
Nothing changed. You still doing what you did last year.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
We just got to get out of that.
Yeah.
Everybody need to get out their comfort zone. Everybody be staying the same. Like, take chances. Like, you know.
Right.
Get yourself out there. You know.
Yeah.
Why are you worrying about other people? Do what you do best. Follow what's in your heart.
Exactly. I believe that everybody should do what is best for them. You know, you do have to take calculated risk, not just to take risk and put yourself out there and then something happens to you and then you're all in a bad situation. Everybody got to do what's best for them.
Right.
You take a chance on yourself. They call it bet on yourself, where you have that commitment and you have that confidence and belief in yourself that you can go out there and you can do anything, that you can accomplish your goals. If you just not worry about what people have to say, not being worried about what people doing, and moving your focus on these other people. Just focus on you and do what's best for you and put yourself in a position where you can win. Everybody wants to win. Everybody wants to move up to the next level. It's all in how you do it and how committed you are to getting that done. Because everybody got to have focus.
Right.
You know, it's not just going and throwing yourself out there and hoping something happens. You got to have a plan, have a process where you can sit down and you can strategize what kind of moves you want to make, what kind of plans you have, and go from there. You're going to have good days and bad days, but you got to stay committed to it. It's all about commitment. Getting yourself out there, getting out of your comfort zone, because sometimes you be in your zone, you be in your box, and then sometimes you feel like you're stuck. Right. You're stuck in this box, you're stuck in this little space, and you want to get out of it. You can get out of the space.
Right.
There's no excuse for you to stay in the box, to stay in that space. You don't have to be there. Mm-hmm. You have to get yourself out of it and say, you know what, I'm going to do, and go and do that and do this and do that. Go out and do it. Make a plan. You know what I'm saying? We talked about making plans. We talk about staying focused and working on yourself a lot on this podcast. This podcast is very informational and very positive
and motivational.
Forward thinking. Yeah.
Like you said, for everyday life, you know, just take it and apply it.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Especially the same thing when you learn from school, you learn from your job. Take that into consideration. Use that.
Apply
it. You know?
Apply the things you've learned the things you learn in school, things you learn at home, things you learn out there in the community, out in your neighborhood, things you learn, and apply that towards your ultimate goals. Plan that towards your dreams. Plan that towards maybe doing things today, tomorrow, the next day. Just apply it. Don't waste your education or your blessings because you decide that nothing's going to change and you're not going to do anything. That's you're destroying yourself that way. You're destroying the blessings that God gave you to go do something. So now you're not using it. You're just wasting these things away.
Mm-hmm.
You have to start. Once you start, you got to get that in your mind, and you got to go out there and execute it. Because if you don't do it, it's just a waste. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Yeah. Get out your comfort zone. There's nothing wrong with just going
Yeah,
out
take
of,
risks.
going out a
Yeah.
little bit out of your
Take
way and
risks.
just
Yeah, go for
meeting
it.
some new people,
Right.
doing some new things. Yeah. So it's a big world out there waiting to be explored. You
That's
can't
right.
explore the world by just sitting in your little space.
Mm.
That you can only do so
Do
much
so much. That's true.
or do nothing. Yeah. Yeah. So, going to a new year, let's just do a little bit more better. Myself, let's do better. And,
Right.
you're going to do better. Everybody's going to do better.
Or attempt to try,
Yeah.
You
Yeah,
know,
you got to start.
got to. This is the new millennium, 2020.
Yeah. Well,
New
we're already
decade.
in
I'm
the
sorry.
new
I'm
millennium.
sorry.
We're
I'm
just
sorry.
in-
Take that back. Oh,
we're in
a
the
new decade. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah. Yeah. Just everybody just start. Just whatever it is you want to do, you just have to start. You know what I'm saying? Get out of that comfort zone and get out of your own way. Sometimes we just let our personal and our mindset keep us just stuck there. Like, don't move, don't do nothing. Nothing's going to change. Nothing changes unless you start to change.
Right.
Once you start to change, you see all kind of things start happening, and a lot of opportunities start to come up for you, and you start to get notice and network with people and everything. You start to see yourself in a positive light. You see yourself going up to the next level. Now you have that motivation and that focus. That's
Mm-hmm.
yeah. So we're going into 2020, going into a new year. Things will change.
Expect
things
greatness.
happen.
Expect
Yeah.
greatness. That's all I see.
and do great things and just be a great person. Yeah. Just do that. Just have high expectations for yourself. If everybody's going to have high expectations for you, you should have high expectations for yourself. So you hold yourself to a higher standard, and you hold yourself responsible and accountable for what you do and for the plans you put in place. Yeah. Hold yourself high. That's all. Hold yourself high. That's what you got to do. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Yep. So let's see. Anything else that's going on? Anything entertainment wise?
Not really.
It's that
Besides commercials and I don't know.
Yeah.
There's a lot. Yeah.
Yeah. We're just coming into we're ending this year and we're going into a new year. So a lot of transition. People, it's a
The presidency. Yeah.
Yeah. It's a transition.
Yeah. Getting rid of Donald Trump. Get him out.
Yeah, he's
With the new
impeached.
Impeached,
Now
yeah.
they're going through the trial version now. They're going through the trial next
letting
month.
someone else, letting another
Yeah,
president.
this is an election year.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
Many commercials.
yeah, there's a lot now. There's
Tom
still
Sire and
yeah, there's still the commercials. It's going to be out there from now until next November to encourage people to go out and vote. That's exactly what's going on.
Right.
That's exactly what's going on. Yeah, so we definitely are expecting 2020 to be another great year. Things are going to change as just with anything, and you just have to be prepared to change with it. Sometimes you got to get out that zone and change with it, and just like you say, you got to roll with it.
Yep. Roll with the punches.
Yeah.
Gotta take a chance.
Yeah,
You only got one life. You only live once.
exactly,
Go for it.
exactly.
Do
Yep.
what you feel what's inside, you know?
That's true. That's definitely true. So, this is a short episode, but we do want to thank you all for tuning in to us every single time for this podcast. We greatly appreciate it. We do it for you all. We do it for the fans. We do it for friends and family. We do it for us because we love to be on this podcast and just have this platform to just magnify our voices and just be a positive light and motivation for somebody else who's listening and watching. So we definitely want to thank you all for tuning in to us all year round.
Yes, thank you guys. Thank you guys so very much.
Yes, and make sure that you go to our Teespring store. It's in the link in the description box. It's Teespring, teespring.com/stores/brothers-in-company-store. If I get that wrong, I apologize. We'll put the link in the description box as always. So you guys can just go right to the store. Yeah, you can go right to the store. You ain't got too much to listen to what how I say it. You can
it's
just
already
go
there.
link it. It's link. Yeah.
It's okay. We had a good year.
Yeah,
we had a long
Yeah, we started the store.
Mhm.
We started the store back in March or April.
Started the store. We started, doing the live stream,
Yeah,
YouTube.
Yeah.
Facebook Live.
we accomplished a lot this year.
I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah.
We did this.
Yeah, we've increased our reach. We have increased our reach and we expanded a little bit as far as social media and having a store out there just to have a brand that we're proud of to present to you, and we have something for people out there to go and purchase and wear with pride, because it takes a little bit of work to put this podcast together and to put the store together, all the equipment, and just having the time for me and Chris to get on these airwaves and to do this show. But with progress comes the results, and the results are you guys listening and watching, and for us to come in here and do what we do, and we loving it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like the slogan say.
Be the best at what you already do.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And we take that everywhere that we go.
Yep. That's just the pride of the podcast right here. All right. So we're going to go ahead and close this out for 2019. Once again, we want to thank you all for listening and watching us on Facebook Live, listening to us on the Podbean. It's at brothersincompany.podbean.com. We're on Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Spotify, Player FM, or all the other major podcast platforms. And what else we got, Chris?
Oh, we're on everything, like Smart TV.
We're on smart
online, social media, like
we're everywhere.
The store, we're just everywhere, worldwide.
Yeah, where anywhere you have some kind of audio streaming service, just type in Brothers and Company Podcast. You can listen to us on Amazon Alexa and Google Home. You can also check us out on social media, Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram at BIC Podcast. You can follow us there. And what else you say, Chris? You always say?
We are free, guys. You ain't got to worry about paying nothing out your pockets.
At no cost to you.
Just a one button, just click and download.
That's it.
The app will pop up in like 5 seconds at the end.
Yeah, download now and listen to it and press play.
That's right.
Yeah, there you go.
That's all on the lunch break, at home,
driving a car,
Exactly. If you have it plugged up to your car, Android Auto. Yeah.
Who want to listen to the radio? Come on, listen to us.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. From us here at the Brothers and Company Podcast to you all, happy holidays, happy New Year, and we'll see you all in 2020.
See everyone in 2020, guys. Y'all guys be blessed.
All right. Thank you for listening to the Brothers and Company Podcast. I'm Derek.
And this is Chris.
Peace and one love, y'all.
See ya.
Thank you for listening to the Brothers and Company Podcast. Subscribe today on Apple Podcast, Google Podcast, Spotify, Player FM, and on the Podbean app. Become a fan on Facebook and Twitter at BIC Podcast, and visit our website at brothersandcompany.podbean.com.